Hello everyone, welcome to Ayim Craft. Welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial we'll be learning this simple waist bag. Okay, it's super easy and beginner friendly. If this is what you are searching for, please watch this video to the end. Okay, this is the measurement for our bag, which is measuring 7 inches by 9 inches. Okay, after getting this one, you're going to curve it with any of these thread plastic, or anyone that you can curve it with. Okay, after curving the first side, the result will be like this. Okay, this one is for the back panel. So this one now, I just cut it out for my front panel, which is measuring 9 inches by 6 inches and also 9 inches by 2 inches. Okay, so I also have this other black padded nets. So this is how I'm going to sew it. Okay, good side of the zipper facing good side of the fabric. Then I'll cut the excess zipper. Then I will turn it over and top stitch it. Always remember to apply your oil, okay, if it is a leather material. Okay, after top stitching, I will now take the other small part, which is that 2 inches that I cut. Then I'm now going to sew it as shown like this. So after sewing it, I'll repeat the same thing to this padded net. Can you see? It's a net but it's padded. Okay, I'll do the same thing as you can see. So after that, I will insert my zip puller. After inserting my zip puller, I'll now trace this other one. Okay, I'll just trace it out and cut it. Okay, after that, I'll place it, this plain one, on top of that padded net that I've zipped. I've sew pocket to it. Okay, can you see? And I also sew my logo off camera, sorry about that. So this is how it goes. So after getting all this one being done, this is the gusset of our bag, which is measuring 18 inches and half by 3 inches. Okay, 18 inches and half by 3 inches. Sorry for the lightening on the tip. Then you also have 12 and half inches by 4 inches. This is the up gusset, 12 and half inches by 4 inches. So I'm now going to mark out 1.5 inch. Okay, I'll mark out 1.5 inch, draw it out, and then cut it out for my zipper parts of the up gusset. This is the up gusset where we are going to sew our zipper to it. After cutting it out, I'll now sew my zipper to it, my zip cloth to it, good side facing good side. I'll stitch it straight. After that, cut out the excess zipper. Then I'll turn it, align it very well, and then apply my oil and top stitch. Okay, after doing this, and I'll also repeat the same thing to this 1.5 inch that I cut. Okay, so after getting it, I will now go ahead and insert my zip puller. I'm using 2 zip puller for this part. After getting this being done, I will now carry this 3 inches and place it on top, aligning it very well. If there is any excess, I'm going to trim it out, okay, so that it will be equal 3 inches. Okay, so if you don't have any excess, no problem. So after that, I'm going to sew them together, good side of the down gusset facing good side of the up gusset, the same thing to the other edge. Okay, then I'm going to stitch it straight. Okay, after stitching it straight, the result will be like this. Then I will open it up and then I'll top stitch this side. Okay, it's very easy and beginner friendly. So after getting this part being done, this is another stripe, which is 10 inches by 4 inches, is 2 pieces. So after getting it, you're going to cut it into 4. Okay, each one you cut it by 2, so it's going to give you 4. After getting it, you're going to mark out 1 inches from each of the side. Okay, from just the 2 side that you determine to be your upside. Then you connect it downwards to the edge of the downside. Okay, can you see? Just connect it as shown. Can you see what I'm doing? So after connecting as shown. So I'll just go ahead and place it good side facing good side, then I will sew it like a V shape. I'll sew it like a V shape. Okay, after sewing the V shape, I'll now trim it out to give me the V shape. You know, if you did not cut it out, it's still going to be like square. So you will now cut it out, and then you now trim it very well so that you can be able to turn it over and it will slip very well. Okay, after that, I'll now turn it over gently. If it is a cloth material, it's going to be soft and easy. If it is a leather material, you have to be gentle so that you will not tear it. Okay, after turning it, I will now arrange it very well. Then I will also top stitch it round the four corner. I'll top stitch it. Okay, the result will be like this. After top stitching, you will now look for your midpoints, your center. After getting the center, I'll now carry this back panel. I also look for the center. Look at where I'm looking for the center, at that 7 inches side. That's where I'm looking for the center. Okay, so I'll now place it as shown. This other one, I will now place it as shown. Can you see? This back is very easy and beginner friendly. Then I'll just stitch it. Can you see the result? After stitching it, this is 1 inch belt. It's not bias. This is 1 inch belt, and I cut out 34 inches, and I also cut out 10.5 inches. But mind you, it depends on the body size of your clients. So this is one set of buckle that I'm going to use. Okay, so it depends on your client. As I've earlier said, you can reduce the measurements of the belt or you can increase it. Okay, so this is how you're going to sew it, attach it as shown like this. So you also need an adjuster. You insert your belt to your adjuster first before you now insert it to that other part of the buckle. Then you now bring it back and insert it to the adjuster, and then you now stitch it. Okay, after stitching it, before you now take it to the other side and stitch it to the body of your fabric. Okay, just as you can see me do. Always be detailed and pay attention to your work. Okay, you are going to get it 100%, even better than what you are seeing here. Okay, after doing that, this is the result. Okay, can you see? So after that, you now look for the midpoint. Can you see where I'm looking for the midpoint, the center? Then I'll do the same thing to the gusset and the front panel. Okay, I'll do the same thing to the gusset and the front panel. I'll look for my center. Okay, I'll just notch it. If you don't want to notch it, you can use your pen or you can use your chalk to just indicate the center. Okay, after getting the center, it's now time for us to sew our back together, joining the gusset and the panel together. Okay, so I will now start with my front panel. The front panel, this smaller parts of the where I cut for the zipper, 1.5 inch, I'm going to sew it to this upside where I also sew for my zipper, so that I will not turn my fabric upside down. So I will now clip it. But mind you, this other part, if your own is not up to, don't worry about that. You just notch it. Okay, you just notch it so that it will slip very well and it will be very, very perfect and fitting. Okay, just watch what I am doing. So that's why it's very important for you to watch from beginning to the end, so that you will know if this is what you really want before you can go ahead and download it. So after that, you now stitch it round. After stitching it round, the result will be like this. Then you now take your bias tip and then bias it all round. Okay, after biasing it, look at the result, very beautiful. So you now repeat the same method to the back panel. Okay, so please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave your comments down below. If this is what you want, leave your comments down below, and turn on the notification bell. In case I upload a new video, you'll be among those that will be notified. Okay, to my returning subscribers and my viewers, I love you so very much. You are the backbone of this channel. Thank you so very much for always sticking around. Thank you for always clicking on my videos to watch, even though they are not the best video on YouTube. I thank you so very much, and Heavenly Father will bless you and meet you at the point of your need this 2025 and beyond. So this is how our waist bag turn out to be very, very beautiful and super easy. So please, why not go and try yours and come back and leave your comment section and leave your comments down in the comment section, so that I will know where to improve. Okay, so this is the end of our